Hi, this is your Noob.Artist here with another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create scattered grass in Blender without using any paid add-ons. Let's begin by deleting this default thing. A to select all, X to delete. Let's set up our scene. Shift A for a plane, Shift A for a camera, Control Shift 0 for a quick preview, camera preview, G to grab, and you can set the scene however you like. And G to middle mouse for zooming in. Let's go to camera and set up 75 and G middle mouse to back. When you finish setting the camera, Control B for render region. Why am I doing this because I don't want to render out of this mark area. So let's start. Let's go to the Let's select this plane, go to the particle properties and select particle. Let's rename this particle. By default, this emitter will be selected. Now we are going to select hair and we are going to change the length to in a 0.1 or 0.2 will be good. Okay. If we increase this number, the density of the hair particles also increases. So how much we increase, the density also increases. For a beginner, everyone do this mistake. I'm going to show why I don't do this. Let's go back into default because whatever the number we increase in here, the viewport display also will be changes. So this will impact in low budget PC or lap. So I'm going to have the same exact value, but I need to increase the density. So we are going to go to this children option and select none to interpolate it. It's actually self-explanatory. What basically it does is it takes this number and multiply it by this. Display is right now what we see in this viewport area. It will be multiplied by 10 times and in render it will be multiplied by 100 times. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to change it to 500 because we don't need that much of app system in our display. However, in the render, it will be increases. So let's now we have our hair system. Let's import our grass particles. You can see I downloaded a few grasses. Now let's scatter our grass into our hair particles. Select this plane and we will go to render option. By default, it will be select as path. Now we are going to as selection. Before that, I'm going to say what happens when we select this object. If we are if we are working with a single grass particles, We can simply select any one of that and select. See, it is scattered. Might have changed the scale. You can see it is scatter only one grass particle into our scene. But for now, it is not supportable. Yeah, because we are doing with more than a one amount. Now I'm going to select create a new collection, name it as grass, and then select it and put it in here. So now we have grass in a new collection. Select this particle, go to selection, and then select this collection, select this collection and drop here. You can see everything in this collection is into our scattered particles. Now we can see the render preview and we will improve after that. Before that, I'm going to tell you what I am doing, how am I rendering this. I'm going to select it as 124 and this as 512 and enable the denoises, enable the simplify and use persistent data. Right now, I'm using HDRI, so I want transparent. Only I want to use only the light, so I'm enabling this transparent. And then color, I'm going to choose AGX because the contrast in this AGX is highly. I like it very much. Let's render. As you can see, our render is out. For now, um, what we have seen is each particle is evenly spreaded. Now we are looking for a realistic. So we are going to change it. We're going to improve it. Before that, I'm going to select the slot 2 area because when the next time we render, we can compare by slot 1 and slot 2. For the randomness, we're going to go back to the particle system and render. Set the scale randomness to 1 because whatever we see, it is evenly spreaded. It's not it's not realistic. So let's scale to 7, hair length to 0.3. So, yeah, I think this will do good. So let's render and see the difference we made. So now we can compare this to this. We can see a little bit of realism in this two comparisons. Let's select slot 3 and go back to okay. Now we have improved at something, but when it comes to realism, I think this we have changed the scale randomness, but for the realism, we have to change the rotation. Right now, you will see where is the rotation, where is the rotation. Don't panic. We will just enable this advance. You will see this rotation and then change the phase to one, random phase to one also. So now we will have random rotations. Now we are going to see what it does improve in our render. As you can see, now we have uh, rotation randomness. We can now see the difference between slot 2. This is scale randomness, and this is scale randomness plus rotation randomness. See, we have a little bit improved when we compare this. Okay, so we have included grass in our hair particles. Let's include another thing also. Let's include flowers. I've downloaded some flower collections. So now we are going to include this over our grass particles. So let's select the plane and go back into here. We will duplicate these particles. So when you see this two number two, it means our grass and grass 01 is all already linked. So whatever we make changes in this grass, it will be changed in this also. Right now we don't need. So I'm going to select this and click this new particles. So now this is separate. Now we can change our name. So don't worry about, let's disable it. So don't worry about the random rotation randomness in this second one because we already duplicated from this one. It is that also been copied. So right now we only need to change the collections into flowers. Yeah, for the flowers, we don't need 700, we only need 200 and point 7. Maybe point 4. Let's render it out and see what change we make. Final render has came. You can see how it is realistic as possible. Now we are going to do some terrain works. Let's step back into object mode, subdivide it. I'm going to do with 17. I'm going to select this point and I'm going to select here and look down and to here also. so that we can have a variation. Shade smooth. And I'm going to increase this down to 3. Let's save this project. This is our final render. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.